You reach out to your servitor, expecting it to carry out its task, but the connection feels thin. It is sluggish, unresponsive, or completely failing to act. This line graph maps effectiveness over time for an isolated energetic construct. Without a continuous power source, the system is subject to psychic entropy. It degrades sharply and predictably until its functionality hits zero. To fix this, we need to execute a two-step process. First, we will manually revive the construct. Then, we will install an automated mental anchor so you never have to manually maintain its energy levels again. Ignoring this energetic drain leaves you with a dormant, useless tool. The system requires an immediate upgrade to stay functional. Now, step 1 is preparing your workspace. Gather your servitor's physical housing, or its sigil, and sit in a quiet place. If you have them on hand, light a candle or some incense. Look at this side-by-side comparison. The sigil on the left shows high visual frequency and density, the sign of a fully fueled, active state. The faded sigil on the right represents a dormant state. This is what your unresponsive servitor looks like energetically. It is inactive, not destroyed. A dormant state is simply a baseline. As long as you possess the original sigil, the construct is intact and waiting for an energetic reboot. We begin the revival process with a manual override. Focus your attention directly onto the physical housing or the sigil in front of you. Hold your mind completely fixed on the servitor's exact purpose. Next, apply auditory force. Repeat your servitor's meme out loud, over and over, visualizing the construct growing more vibrant and solid with every repetition. Now look at the candle or incense you prepared. This macro close-up shows a flame consuming its wick, converting physical matter into raw energetic fuel. Mentally direct that exact transfer of energy away from the flame and straight into your construct. This brute force method works perfectly for a sudden reboot. However, relying on this level of intense, focused energy every day is far too taxing for long-term management. Now that the construct is back online, we move to step 2, automation. To program new behaviors, you need to enter gnosis, a state of deep, singular focus where conscious distractions drop away. This flowchart illustrates a mental anchor. A physical input trigger bypasses the conscious mind to activate an energetic output loop, running the recharge automatically. This loop connects directly into a geometric sigil. To build this connection, press your thumb and index finger together tightly. While you hold that gesture, consciously feel your energy transferring directly into your servitor. Deliberately link the physical pressure of your fingers to that feeling of power flowing outward. Successfully tying a physical action to an energetic state allows you to manipulate reality on autopilot. To finalize this loop, state your new programming out loud. Tell the servitor clearly that from now on, it will recharge automatically the moment you trigger this exact hand gesture. You can also establish symbiotic feeding. This closed-loop diagram shows a large primary object venting excess pressure into a smaller receptacle, stabilizing the main object. Your servitor acts as that receptacle, programmed to consume your excess stress or anger as secondary fuel. If you establish symbiotic feeding, pay close attention to the specific emotion you use. Feeding a servitor strictly on anger or sadness will define its ongoing personality and make it highly unpleasant to be around. By programming these automated fuel sources, you turn a needy thought form into a highly resilient, self-regulating tool. Release your hand gesture now. Take a deep breath, reach out to your servitor, and actively check the connection. You should notice a denser, highly responsive psychic presence. Your daily operations have now shifted. Lengthy maintenance rituals are no longer required. As you go about your normal day, simply press your thumb and index finger together to top up the construct in the background. This diagrammatic warning graphic illustrates the main failure point of automated systems. It shows a tether between 2 points becoming excessively thick and rigid. This happens when you give a construct too much attention and overfeed it, resulting in dangerous energetic overattachment. Building too strong of an emotional attachment to the servitor will make the inevitable process of banishing it incredibly difficult later on. True mastery in servitor energetics relies on building a perfectly automated system, trusting it to run in the dark, and knowing when to step back. For the exact steps on designing these constructs from scratch, click the link to our foundational How to Create a Servitor tutorial, and be sure to subscribe for more actionable magic.